Okay guys, in this video we're going to talk a little bit about similar figures. And so similar figures, similar solids as they're sometimes called, basically they follows the same patterns that we've been talking about throughout this whole unit on similarity. So again, to remind you of what similarity means, that means that all the corresponding parts are proportional. Okay, so all the corresponding parts are proportional, the lines, and then all the angles are congruent. Okay, so all angles are congruent, all the size of the lines, the corresponding lines, are proportional. So, in other words, in sort of layman definition, the shape is the same, but the size is a little different. Okay, and so basically, what we have here, of course, as we've been talking, about similarity, we have scale factor, right? So we have scale factor. Okay, and so we know that the scale factor of anything can be just expressed as a ratio of A to B. Okay, we've been working with that a lot throughout this whole geometry video series. Okay, and then in this recently, then we talked about the scale factor of the areas. Okay, so the area, or the surface area, you could say, in this case. So surface area or area. Okay, and we said that if the scale factor is A to B, then the scale factor of the area, or in this case 3 dimensions, the surface area is going to be A squared to B squared. Okay. Finally, for the volume, if we have a scale factor of A to B, then our volume scale factor is going to be A cubed to B cubed. Okay. We're going to look at some examples of that in our next video. But basically, here's just some examples. These two pyramids, they appear to be similar, or sorry, they appear to be the same shape, and so one is just a little bit bigger than the other. So these are going to be similar. Same thing with these cones. Same shape, just the size is a little bit different. Okay, then going into congruent, okay, congruent figures, those are obviously going to be, congruent figures, everything is congruent. So that means the angles are congruent, the lines are congruent, the scale factor, if there is one, is 1 to 1, which means the area is 1 squared to 1 squared, so the areas are congruent, the volumes are congruent, surface areas are congruent. So in other words, congruent solids are the exact same size, exact same shape. The area, surface area, and volume are all the same. So in our next video, we're going to look at some examples sort of highlighting this idea with both congruent and similar solids. Thanks for watching.